The person we spend the most time with is actually ourselves. But how many people can correctly understand themselves? Only by knowing our own strengths and weaknesses can we constantly correct ourselves. If we often listen to the opinions of our friends around us with sincerity and humility, face our own problems calmly and actively make changes, our lives will definitely be simple and brilliant. Asked the Buddha, "Why is there so much suffering in the world?" The Buddha replied, "It's only because I don't know myself." Before understanding Buddha, people must first understand themselves. Buddha said heaven and earth coexist, and we are one. However, in real life, people really have a correct understanding of themselves, which is commonly referred to as the difficulty of having self-awareness. For the lack of self-awareness, it mostly comes from people's psychological suggestion of inferiority or arrogance, lacking opportunities to examine, discover, and reflect on themselves, and even often being deceived by themselves. Through continuous self-reflection, people can constantly correct themselves and enrich themselves. With a sincere and humble attitude, listen carefully to the opinions of those around you about self, feel the attitudes of others towards self, and discover one's own shortcomings and more areas that need improvement. By facing one's own shortcomings, calmly and correcting them with a proactive attitude, one can have a clear understanding of their own meaning, fulfill their responsibilities, improve themselves better, and get along better with others. Only by knowing one's own strengths and weaknesses can one avoid the expansion and contraction of the inner world, and achieve spiritual fulfillment and further spiritual improvement. Having a correct understanding of oneself is not only a remarkable ability and a noble character, but also a realm of life. Why is the world so troubled? Just because I don't know myself.